Bates. This is Race and Sports.
It makes no sense to me.
If I got the title right, I should have been recording it. Some good stuff up here. Check it out, Repro Bates.
The anger that I feel from that other side of it is what keeps me going every day. Right? It's not like I'm waking up and like, we've arrived. No, I'm waking up like, okay, what are we doing today? What am I teaching my kids? What board seat am I trying to get on to help, change the narrative in that space, right? I'm in corporate America now.
This guy has some good points. I should have got the white football player. I think he's a D lineman or a linebacker.
How am I poking
or
people
an O lineman?
Places that truly have impact, that can make
good
impact,
points and truth up here.
How am I doing that?
We got Vince Carter and Steph Curry.
You understand those dual emotions of
NC Legends
optimism and anger? Where are the scales
coming up next?
It has to be optimistic for me, just because I have just the kids. I want, for me, I have to be optimistic just for their lives. For me, my 4 kids, I want them to be okay, and I'm gonna do everything I can in my power, whether it's through the Players Alliance, whether it's through personally, through my foundation, whatever, to make sure that this world is good for them, and so I have to be optimistic for them.
How about you, Gerald?
I'm hopeful. I know I feel a lot better this year than I did last year. It was very heavy. It was just, and you're mad, and you don't even see anything positive out of it, other than just want something to be
Philly
done.
Eagles player talked about being pulled over. He got breaks in Philly, not so much in the other places.
But if I have to go, optimistic or pessimistic, definitely more leaning towards optimistic. You have to be. You have to hope for the best.
And going back on a point that I think Kyle made, maybe I made it, I forget.
Talked about being role models at the Charles Barkley commercial and the Laura Ingraham effect.
So that's why
I think it's the Ingram girl from Fox. They talked about,
we continue to have these conversations.
in a sense, not without saying her name and pinpointing her the shut up and dribble policy that she has that applies with white supremacy. He seems to be a good Gentile man. This one, we missed him.
If you don't believe that, what are you fighting for? What are you marching for? What are we having this panel for? It's all for a facade if you don't believe that over time we're going to get there. Is it slower than what we all want it to be? Sure it is. That's a given, but you have to be optimistic because I think that wakes you up and wakes you up in the morning and puts your feet firm on the ground.
I think he had a few more seasons in him, but he retired early at the top of his game. A lot of them don't want to be hobbling around for life.
Thinks that we're going to solve this
2-time Super Bowl winner. Can't be mad at him.
If we can solve it in our kids' lifetime, then none of this is in vain. None of this is for naught.
Then he worked with
I do think there's more good.
Jason Pierre-Paul.
I will go to my grave thinking that.
JP3, I think they call him, or something like
Gentlemen,
that.
appreciate your time and perspective in these important conversations. Thank you.
Wish I could have got it earlier. The white Gentile man has some good
Next,
points.
Steph Curry, Del Curry, Vince Carter, and Brian Kelly. Stay tuned.
All right, guys, a few NC greats coming up next.